to space. Welcome to Walibex. Walibex is a meme coined with a very powerful narrative. It's a privilege for you to be hearing about this meme coin at this point in time. It is yet to be launched, and I'll be sharing with you every single detail about this coin and how to get started with it. Now, it is not only a coin or a token, but it is a very powerful ecosystem. It has an exchange like Binance, and let me inform you that it is purely an African project which has been adopted by about 3 countries in West Africa. And apart from having an exchange like Binance, it has a social media platform like TikTok. Now, looking at this page, you'll see there is a countdown here. This countdown is indicating the date at which the coin or the token will be launched. Of course, it is a native token of this ecosystem. You might be wondering why they decided to use the name Walibex and this animal. This animal you see here is a species of goat, mostly in West Africa, which is becoming very scarce. It is almost getting to extinction, and it is called Walibex. Now, for those of you who have been into the crypto space for some time, you understand that the price of every crypto asset is inversely proportional to the supply, which means when the supply is reducing, when the token or the coin is becoming scarce, the price begins to rise, sometimes exponentially. So it's a well-chosen name with a very powerful narrative. Now, what will shock you most is the strategy these guys are putting in place. Now, look at this is a total supply, but at the time of listing, just 25% will be released, and each time one token is bought, one token will be automatically burned, destroyed, and removed from circulation, making the token to become more and more scarce. Now, you begin to maybe read alongside with me vividly. What is Walibex? Now, as I briefly explained, Walibex is a deflationary name. Of course, it's a meme coin asset on BNB Smart Chain, where every buy burns an equal amount of supply. Inspired by the Walibex, of course, this is how it is actually pronounced, one of the rarest wild goats on the earth. Now, you might have time to read all of this. I will drop the link to this app in the description of this video, and probably a WhatsApp group link for those who are interested. Now, there are a lot of things you get to learn about it, and what I want you guys to note is that this token is yet to be listed, and it has a very powerful ecosystem, and countries like Uganda, I think it's Ethiopia, and one other country in West Africa has already adopted this token, which you actually have them in their banks, and it will be used somehow as a legal tender. So guys, if you are fed up with the purchase of tokens, like some of us of course did recently, because of the flooding amounts of tokens in the market, making supply a little bit greater than demands, and therefore affecting price. That is probably why we did not have the last bull run. It did not create the type of momentum it created in the or during the bull run before the last one. So guys, this token is going to actually beat most of those big names in the crypto space, big tokens in the crypto space, in the likes of Shiba Inu, Pepe, and maybe you can think of others like Flocky, the Flocky Inus. So guys, position yourself, buy a minimum amount you can afford. Just make sure you hold a little bit of this asset. You can see the website, which is already in the form of an application, is loaded with a lot of information. Every single details you want to know about this token is found on this website, and I'll freely drop it there. You can go through it, and if you are a networker, you probably have a lot to benefit from this project, especially when their exchange will be launched, which of course that will be soon. And let me also shock you, this should be the second token these guys are launching. The first token, I think it gave them over 100 million market cap. That token is called, I think it's Popnance. Yeah, most of you heard about Popnance. So this is an opportunity for you. Count yourself a lucky person to have heard about this project at the time it is still to be unlisted. Yeah, there are a lot of things to read about it. You can see the supply model, the manifesto, how to buy, roadmap, trust, and so on. So perhaps let's take a look at this. You see how to buy, fund your wallet. You need BNB for gas fees and swapping USDT BEP20 in your wallet. You can buy BNB directly in most wallet or transfer from centralized exchanges like Binance. Now once it gets in there, you can now buy through these protocols here. You can buy through PancakeSwap, and you see there's every single detail here. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for trusting this channel. It is not an investment platform, and as a disclaimer, this video is simply for educational purpose. It is not any form of financial advice, so treat it as a piece of educational purpose and not a financial advice, because anything that has to do with crypto is related to risk. You can make a lot of money from it, as well as every single dollar can disappear or reduce to almost zero.